Now let's inspect this big appliance. The first thing I do when I'm inspecting either an electric stove and oven or a gas stove and oven is the anti-tip device. We don't want this unit to tip over. Imagine the door being opened and a small child stepping on this. We don't want this unit to tip over. So there is a device that they have behind this appliance. It's called an anti-tip device. Let me see if it's there with my eyes, because I really don't want to pull on this big appliance, and it is not here. So if you try to move it yourself, maybe it's just too heavy and you think, oh, it's safe. There must be a device back there. But just take a look with your eyes to see. It's a small little bracket that's attached to the back of the unit. Every manufacturer includes it, but not everyone installs it. So you want an anti-tip device. You don't want this to tip over. So safety first. Second, this unit, if it was electric, has to be on a GFCI breaker. So you can find that at the electrical panel. But this is gas, and there has to be a gas shutoff valve. Another way to look at that, I'm not gonna move it or tip it or pull it out, but there should be a gas line and a gas valve back there, and I see that. The gas shutoff valve has to be in the same room and has to be accessible within 6 feet and all that good stuff, just in case this appliance is pulled out, you want to turn the gas off real quick. So it has to be available. Let's turn everything on and see if it works. I'll turn on the top stove and burners, and then the oven. The control panel looks pretty good. I'll let that run. I'm not gonna cook anything or bake anything. I just wanna see if everything is turning on. It's really a visual only inspection, and I'm looking at the operations, the function. If I wanted to test the oven temperature, I'd have a device to test the air temperature inside the oven and compare that with the setting, but I'm not gonna do that. I'm just gonna make sure everything is turning on. So I'm gonna test the oven light. Turns on, turns off. The lens look good. There's no damage on the inside. Got a couple drawers. So this is in good shape. It's installed well with a little bit of clearance in between the countertop and the cabinet, and doesn't look like there's any scorching or damage. Right now we have a vent. I'll turn everything on. So all of that worked really well. Every fan in the kitchen is a mechanical exhaust fan, and every mechanical exhaust, according to building code, has to terminate or end or exhaust outside. So we're gonna take a look to make sure that this goes outside. Right now I can see it goes up, but does it go out? And we need that to go out. A lot of microwaves have a fan circulating system, and it just circulates the air inside. And that's not the best thing. It collects a lot of grease and doesn't really help you exhaust all this stuff outside. We want kitchen exhaust to go outside, and that's by code.